But this is the future that you are building. You're building your own prison. You're building a prison for your children. It's a series of dominoes. Take out those dominoes. It starts with vaccine passports. They're not vaccine passports. They're data passports. Data is the new gold and energy is the new currency. So take that out and everything falls apart. And the economy, honestly, the economy is failing anyway. They're trying to put in this new financial system. Either way, you need to prepare. You need to ask yourself, are you prepared? Financially, are you prepared? Are you prepared spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally? Because this is coming. There is no going back to the old world. This is the new world that we're going to be living in if they succeed. I don't feel that they will succeed. Maybe that's optimistic.
I like your optimism.
Well, when freedoms are reduced, eroded away, empires tend to collapse. That's the Roman, Ottoman, French Empire. That's why they collapsed. So I do have hope, but protect your children. Do not let your children participate in this passport system. Know that if you do, for the sake of going to a restaurant, that you are leading them into a social credits system and slavery. The consumer economy has failed. We're moving into a credits economy where now the rich can buy credits, but that's the world that you're going to be putting your children into, a credit system where they will have to work off the debt that has been accrued.
So it's like they've waged war against us.
We are at war. Australia knows it. New Zealand knows it. Austria knows it. They're all out on the streets. We absolutely are at war. In a war situation, there is collateral damage. That's where we are standing with these injuries and deaths from this clinical trial, that they're being completely censored. That information is being completely censored because it's essential to get us all on board. As I say, no exceptions. So we are in a war situation against a takeover, a globalist takeover from NGOs, non-government organisations, the WEF, IMF, UN, all of them. These billionaires and technology companies are dictating the future of humanity. And if we don't stand up, we are running out of time. And we need to stand up. And it's simple. In a war situation, men have been frontline at war, losing their lives. All we have to do is say no. That's all we have to do. Just mass non-compliance. That is the solution to this, is mass non-compliance.
Well, I heard that expression last year for the first time in terms of the context of this. And I really didn't get it, I have to say. But really hearing, what you're talking about and the date, really where we're heading, if enough people comply, and the reality now is we are the majority. So if enough people stop complying and say no, surely there's enough of us to turn this around.
The people have the power, and they know that. They have been controlling us. They know our psychology. Unfortunately, we are not as unique as we think we are. You'll be very aware of that.
We're not that complicated.
Yeah. So they have this knowledge at their disposal, and they're using it against us. What they don't seem to budget in is human spirit, intuition, and spirituality. And that's what we need to use. We need to look at our children and think, my job is to protect you. This is the world that we want to build for our children. Build that world. Don't wait for somebody else to build it.
And there's no going back, is there? I mean,
it's gone.
Normal as we knew it is gone, but the new normal, that seems like it's down to us.
No matter what, there's no going back. It's gone. All that they're trying to do right now is keep the system alive long enough in order to bring in the new system. They're not trying to fix anything. They're not trying to bring anything back. They're telling you, the build back better. What does that tell you? You have to destroy before. That's why the economy is being systematically collapsed. Build back better. It's their version.